Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for July. I hope everybody is well. I am going to take a second to remind everybody that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aquarius out there. So guys, take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature. If these events aren't occurring now, they may occur in the next few weeks. And as always, Aquarius, please don't force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy for the sign of Aquarius for July? Okay, so Aquarius, you have the Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Libra and Taurus here as well. But you're getting rid of some kind of a toxic energy here. You could be dealing with some sort of addictions, codependency. There's something toxic here that you're getting rid of. You're not nurturing it. You're not giving to it. I feel like it's cost you. It's kind of put you in a difficult position for some of you financially. It's definitely left you feeling unloved. I can see that. And for some of you, I feel like there's definite need to nurture and love yourself. Let's see the past. Show me the past. Yeah, Four of Cups. There's a sense of somebody ignoring you, or perhaps you're the person who's doing the ignoring. There's a focus on past issues, possibly third party for somebody, but there's a lack of ability to see the love that is there. Why is all this happening, Spirit? Be careful you're not manifesting in a low vibration. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, now that's a card of self-love. It's a card of commitment. It shows that you're very focused on your money. Some of you may be feeling deficits in your life because you've poured most of your energy into, work. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, there is a need to focus on your money. You're also, though, nurturing yourself. Children, if you have children. And I feel like you're very much reflecting on something. Something that didn't grow. Something that was toxic. We'll clarify all of this. Let's see what's on your mind. Show me what's on Aquarius' mind. The Two of Wands. So yeah, you're choosing to, you're thinking about moving. Some of you are thinking about physically moving. Some of you could be thinking about travel, but a lot of you are expanding your thinking, and you're thinking of moving in a whole other direction. Let's see July for you. There could be a sense of apathy here with something to do with the past, something that wasn't growing, and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. It could be very toxic, and you're getting out of that toxic energy. For some of you, this could be a marriage. Others of you, this could be a job. The High Priestess. Okay, so there's something here in July, at least the beginning of July, that is starting out very, very hush-hush, very quiet. You're definitely delving into your intuition, though. Let me see how you're showing up. Some of you could be getting readings or, talking to a psychic or even a spiritual leader. Nine of Pentacles. You're showing up as single and independent. You're showing up as somebody who definitely is a hard worker, and it pays off for you. But that's a very single, independent energy. Let me see the energy coming towards you. Three of Wands. Somebody who has been waiting. Somebody who's waiting for their ships to come in. Let's see Spirit's advice. Temperance. Spirit is saying you're being guided. You have angelic guidance. There's also an indication that some of you could be going through a like an enlightenment of some sort, an ascension possibly. There's a need to have balance, especially with regard to your emotions. Let's see your outcome at the end of July. The Hierophant, sign of Taurus, but that's commitment. That's commitment. So for some of you, you may have been so focused on work and trying to make money that you kind of neglected yourself, or you may have neglected dating or going out with friends. It has paid off for you financially, but now you're kind of looking around and you might be wanting to have, you know, more of a social life here. So it looks like something's coming in. All right, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. That is underlying energy, and that's a blockage. There's something here that is blocked. So let's clarify, Aquarius. Spirit, why is the Devil in reverse? All right, we have the Magician and the Four of Swords reverse. So you're manifesting here. You're manifesting a healed existence. You're manifesting an end to some kind of toxic energy. I feel like you're manifesting love as well, but there's still healing that needs to take place here. Some of you might be manifesting communication with somebody that you have been out of communication with for a while. Let's see why the Empress is in reverse. The Sun. Yeah, there's unhappiness here. And this unhappiness is emanating from poverty, either emotional or physically. I feel like it's emotional, though. Something here, there's a lack of nurturing that is making you feel unhappy. Let's see why the Four of Cups is here in the past. Oh, some of you could be missing your mother. Yeah, some of you could be missing your mother. Perhaps your mother has passed on. All right, so we have the Death card in reverse. All right, so in the past, I do feel like there could have been a missed opportunity with somebody. Either you or the other person failed to see the love that was there. I feel like if that's the case, you don't feel like everything is over between you and that person. You're still emotionally attached to it. It's like there's something here that still binds you with that person, and you're manifesting communication with that person. So let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Some of you could be married, and you may be deciding to end that. Four of Coins reversed. So, because Queen of Pentacles is a married person, I see you letting go, though. It's like you're letting go. So you might be deciding to end that, move in a new direction, and become single. Somebody could be waiting for that to happen between, you know, to see what could be between the two of you. That would indicate that that's the secret that's being kept quiet. So if that resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, you know, just let it go. I do see you working very hard. Some of you are working very hard because you've had a financial loss of some kind that you're trying to recover from. And I do feel like you're not happy about this. You're not happy about having to work as hard as you are. Yeah, so that's difficult. Let's look at the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? Now, this is in your thoughts. Yeah, you're not investing in something. You think that something is a bad investment and you're choosing to move in another direction. So let's look at July. Spirit, show me July for Aquarius. Show me July for Aquarius. All right, so we have the King of Swords. Now, you could be dealing with another air sign, which would be a Aquarius like yourself, or a Gemini, Libra. But I feel like that's your energy. We have the Seven of Wands reversed, the Strength card reversed, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Pentacles. Interesting, because Queen of Pentacles is down here. We also have the King and Queen of Swords. So there's something to do with divine counterpart here. What I'm seeing is that there is some kind of secret. There's something that is being kept quiet here. I do feel like you want to come clean. You want there to be honesty in this situation. You're trying to use your intuition with regard to this, but you may feel powerless about that situation. There's a sense of, feeling powerless with the truth in the first week of July, which is odd. I mean, I would think that would make you feel empowered, but there's a sense of powerlessness. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, like I said. You could also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what I'm seeing is that fear in the second week, there's fear of being cut out or fear of instituting boundaries. Yeah, so you're definitely defensive here in the second week. And I do feel like there's somebody that you have been arguing with that you want to end that argument. But you fear that they're going to be aggressive, that they're going to be like winner take all, and it's on their side. And this is somebody that you're either married to or have a deep connection with or have had. But there's fear here. I see you getting honest with yourself about something. You don't want to fight with this person. In the second week, you open up the door to communication. You're willing to talk to them, although you are going to protect yourself. Like, if this person does come at you and you're afraid that they're going to, you will cut them out. But it does look like things go better than anticipated. I'm not going to lie. In the third week, I do see some kind of an argument happening, but it turns out for the best. There's something that turns out, because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, it's going to turn in your favor. So I can see you're afraid that this person's going to be very aggressive, and they are, but I do feel like it's going to turn in your favor. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So if this is an argument about money, you're going to receive some money here. It's going to turn out in your favor. If you're dealing with a divine counterpart, there could be a pretty ugly argument happening by I'd say the final week of July. But like I said, it's going to get something moving in a positive direction that's either going to bring commitment or it's going to bring in a large sum of money. But it is moving in your favor here. And I'm also seeing that this person that you're dealing with here, if they're a divine counterpart, both of you are in the upright, which is a very positive thing. And in your outcome, we do see commitment here. So there's going to be a change in a positive direction by the end of July, which is going to bring in commitment. All right, so let's see why the Nine of Pentacles is here, because you're showing up as single. All right, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, we have the Star card reversed, and we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So there's some sort of a karmic lesson that you're learning here. I do see that you are very strong and independent. You make your own money. You make your own decisions. However, there's a lack of love that's in your life right now. And I do feel like that's causing a bit of an imbalance. You feel like your wishes aren't being fulfilled. It's like you have the money, but you don't have the commitment or the love that you're looking for. And I do feel like you, in a sense, feel kind of closed off. You're holding back your emotions. Sometimes you feel hopeless about ever getting what it is that you want. Meanwhile, the world is looking at you, Aquarius, and they think that you just have it going on. So these are insecurities that I'm seeing here. Now, let me look at, and that's kind of holding you back. So be aware of that. Let's see the energy approaching you. That's just Three of Wands here. All right, we have the Eight of Coins. We have the Six of Swords reversed. And we have the Five of Cups reversed. All right, so this is somebody you may work with. Yeah, this could be somebody that you're working with, and they've been waiting for you to end something, and that isn't quite over, but you're apathetic towards it. This is somebody that's been waiting for you. They see you as their ships coming in. They do feel a bit stuck. They feel like there's a lot of chaos around, and they've been sad. They've kind of been looking at everything that has gone on here, and they're sad. But they're coming out of that, and there's hope that's, you know, coming back in. Like I said, they're looking at all the details of this, and they're waiting for you. This is someone who is literally waiting for you. You may work with this person, and they could even be a boss, actually. So be careful with that. But this is someone that is looking at you as being their Two of Cups. They have some regrets about not moving towards you faster, for somebody. Yeah. Let's see Spirit's advice. Why is Temperance here? All right, we have the Three of Coins reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. All right, so again, there's something about waiting here. So Spirit is saying to be patient. Something is moving forward, but it's coming. There's an ending of a foundation here. Something is ending. Possibly some sort of soul contract has been completed. But there's a contract that's ending, whether it's a physical contract or it's a spiritual contract. There's something here ending. It's designed that way. It's supposed to be that way. And you're being guided in this so that you can now move forward, because there's a sense here that you've been kind of waiting. You've been kind of holding back. You're being given the go-ahead to move forward, heal your energy. There's an enlightenment that is trying to happen, and you're moving very slowly through this, Aquarius. So you may find foundations in your life, not just in relationship, this love relationship, but also in other areas. You may find that those foundations are eroding because Spirit is trying to wake you up, and you're moving very slowly. So there's an ascension or a enlightenment that is trying to happen, and you're kind of being pushed into it, and it's coming about through an ending of a contract of some sort, spiritual or physical. Yeah, so allow yourself, you know, to move through that. Don't resist it. I do think that when you do make that change, it's going to be a very sudden change. So let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome for Aquarius in July. All right, 10 of Coins reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Now that's your energy. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Now some of you could be in some sort of a relationship with somebody. That's why you have this secret here. And this person could be, you know, already with someone else. If that's the case, I feel like your boundaries are going up with this person. And there is going to be a positive change after some sort of a big ruckus. Now, in the outcome, what I'm seeing is that there is, if that's the case and you're dealing with somebody who is in another commitment, what I'm seeing is that there's a connection here that's ending. It's a long-term connection. And it's going to lead to commitment towards you, because we have the 9 of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So somebody may have tried to bring you into a third-party situation or bring a third party in towards you. If so, that's going to fail. It's going to fail miserably. There is something to do with a established foundation that is ending that has affected this connection. And I don't think it's with you, because I feel like you almost have this long-suffering energy. Yeah, and you're showing up here as being single. Now, your money is fine, but you know, you're showing up here as being single, and I do feel like there's some kind of a commitment that is ending here. And it may be because you're refusing to be in a third-party situation. Looks like possibly with an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. So, at the end of the month, I still see you single. I do see you being very strong and independent. There's this enlightenment that is trying to happen, an ascension of some sort. And I do see, you know, I do see you being very committed to someone or something. There's some sort of commitment that's trying to come in. But there's a waiting period. This is somebody, you're both waiting. The person approaching you is waiting. Your energy is waiting. Something that's moving really slow. So it could be that this person is moving very slow. They're already in another commitment. They're being pushed to end that, if that's the case. But I don't see anything happening by the end of the month. Now, bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands in the reverse. On your mind is the Two of Wands in the upright. This is underlying energy. There could be travel plans or some sort of plans that you've been making, thinking about that may fall through. They will get blocked. It may be due to a poor investment of some sort. There's some sort of plans you're making that's getting blocked. And it has to do with either impatience or a lack of investment or a poor investment. All right, so I kind of feel like you guys were all over the place a little bit, Aquarius. I apologize if that's how that came out. Hopefully you got the messages you needed. Let me see if we can get you an oracle card. I'm using the Foxfire deck. Yeah, growth. And maybe that's why it felt like it was a little all over the place, because it's almost like there's a growth here, but it's in spurts. It's not like boom and here you are. It's like spurts and almost like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. So let me read this for you. Give me just a second to find that page. All right, it says, you have a natural connection to magic, and at this time you are growing in your powers. Some of these powers are very new and very young, and it will be your task moving forward to nurture one in particular, because this seemingly humble beginning has great promise and many gifts to offer you. This tender new beginning is goddess given to you, and this is the goddess of the Kitsune realms, the one who helps seekers access their own personal strengths and their hidden talents and climb towards the sun, their powers growing in strength all the time. Like the ivy, your talents will grow. You will climb and the light will be reached. You are to nurture these newfound talents and strengths and whatever sweet new beginnings are about you, and strengthen them so that they can be sustained for many years to come. You will be taken on many an adventure with the growth of this ability, and so many opportunities will be created. Don't let go of your dreams. Hold on, climb high, and grow and seek and find. Always reach for the light and know that as you grow, you make everything beautiful. Find strong people to be around and learn from their endurance and fortitude. Nurture your dreams by day and by night. Let yourself be enriched by dreams. So you're going through a growth cycle, and I guarantee you, Aquarius, it has something to do with this enlightenment that you're going through. Some of you could be coming about some form of healing powers or something of that nature, but there's definitely a spiritual growth or a spiritual enlightenment that's going on here. So, all right, I do hope this has been helpful, Aquarius. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.